Hi my spooky babes, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I have a witch's hat on. So cute for Halloween, so spooky and cute. As you know, Halloween is my favourite time. It's my birthday on the 29th of October. I apologise so much. I have so much content coming to you guys. I apologise for not posting for 3 weeks, even more nearly. It's unforgivable and I'm really sorry, but I've been so busy. My mental health has been all over the place. My nanny is quite sick and it could be fatal. So I've been going through a hard time with that, and also I've been working a lot and I've been just trying to balance everything, and I've not really been doing well with juggling everything. But now I am back and I wanted to show you guys. First of all, I got the Makeup Revolution London Palette Haunted House Eyeshadow Palette. First of all though, please smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, smash the subscribe button, smash the post notification bell so you're always notified when I post a new video. I love you guys so much, and we're going to get into the video. So the first thing I got was the Haunted House palette. This reminds me of Hill House, The Haunting of Hill House, which I absolutely loved that show, and I actually can't believe that the packaging is so beautiful on this, and there's actually going to be a new, it's not to do with Hill House, but it's a spin-off series. It's not to do with that, it's to do with something else, but it's going to be haunted and creepy. Now I do like these. I kind of thought that the warm tones are nice. I love the way they have, I love the names and the way they have the actual names on the packaging, so especially if you're making videos, really handy. I kind of wanted some more dead and creepy colours in here, but I mean I do like them, but I do have a lot of warm tone palettes. The other palette is the Rainbow Eyeshadow Palette, completely different, more unicorns and rainbow. Love the packaging, and they're metal packaging. This one has more fun colours, creepy colours, all that good stuff, and I probably won't be using that one in the video. Terrify, it's so funny. This is the highlighter. These are literally eyeball highlighters. Can you guys believe it, how amazing they are? And they're so squishy. How could this be a thing? Super squishy, and when you open them, it has an eye and a bunch of veins and stuff, and it's an actual highlighter. Amazing. So I got this one, and I got this one called ICU, which is so funny. Again, we got squishy. This one's a more pinky toned one. And I also got this one, which is Makeup Obsession London The Kiss of Death liquid lipstick. It's a black liquid lipstick to go with our spooky look. I got this in pennies. This is thick stage blood. This is for special effects, SFX makeup. I got that. But also in my Makeup Revolution package, I got this. It's so cute, this little skull highlighter. I'm obsessed with the packaging. I love everything spooky. Halloween is my favorite time. Christmas is okay, but I feel it's overrated, and people buy each other too much crap, and you end up throwing it in a drawer and it catches dust, and I don't know, I feel it's too expensive and overrated, but I love Halloween, and this is adorable. It's so cute. You got a certain amount of makeup free. They even wrote Revolution Erin and stuff, my name. How cute. But yeah, you got a certain amount of stuff free if you spent a certain amount. So in my bag, my goodie bag, my mystery bag, I got this. Now I already have this, but I will be giving some of these things to a giveaway for you guys. So this is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Base Corrector. I'm not really into correctors myself. I'm not really don't really fall into that a lot, but I had this before and I didn't really use it. I gave it away, so I will be putting this in a giveaway. This is one I'm going to keep. This is the Ethereal Liquid Highlighter. Very cute pink tone highlighter. Then this one is called Atomic Shade. I'll probably give this away, so I won't open it. It's a red lipstick. I only really like liquid lipsticks. This one I'm going to keep. It's Sunlight Mood Lights Gradient Highlighter, but it looks more like a blush to me. Then I'm definitely going to probably give this away. Salvation Velvet Lip Lacquer. It's just really pink, and it's not a colour I usually would go for. I'll probably keep this Mega Bake Sponge. I'm not really sure yet. So that was awesome though, that I got a bunch of free stuff. I'm not complaining about it. I'm happy. So yeah. So we're going to get into our look. So I primed my eye already with the P. Louise base in the shade 0.5 Rumor, my favourite base. I'll take off my witch's hat for a second and we can start off with our look. So firstly, I want to go into the Makeup Revolution London Haunted House palette, and I'm going to move myself so I'm sitting properly. Drop Gems 36 pack from Tesco for $1.30 something. Yeah, obsessed. So we are going to go into, first of all, I have my foundation, concealer. I don't have my highlighter on because we're going to be using the eyeball highlighters. and I have my, everything else is on brows, my base. So we're going to start off and get into this. Mr. Nightmare is a channel that I've been watching, and it's actually this guy's voice, and he just tells stories, and some of them are true, some of them probably aren't true, I'm not sure. Different accounts from different people. He tells like really spooky stories. Also Mr. Creepypasta, oh my neck, sorry, my neck is sore. Mr. Creepypasta is good, but Mr. Nightmare is really good as well, so you should check it out if you're into that sort of Peril. The shade Peril. Love the name. I also love like creepy stuff, like paranormal stuff. I definitely believe in spirits and ghosts. Do you guys believe in any of that? Like, comment down below if you do. So I'm just gonna, my base is creased a bit, that always happens. My eyes are very creasy in general, so don't mind that. I'm just gonna tap this in. I remember a few years ago the shadows from Makeup Rev didn't used to be like as pigmented, but now they're like really good quality. Just as good quality as like higher end shadows. A lot of the time they could be just as good quality as, maybe not as good quality as like JEFFREE Star shadows, because I really like them and I feel like their quality is unbeatable, very high quality, but close to that. I like Morphe shadows, I love the quality of them. I know some people don't, but I definitely do. So maybe the quality of that. So I like, people always say, how do you make your look so pigmented? So what I do is I tap it in with the brush using a tapping motion, of course, and then I blend. So I don't blend straight away. Tap first and then I blend. So just blending this fully in. I feel like this is too warm toned to be quite a spooky look, so we're going to have to amp it up with the spook factor here. At the end of the day, we don't want to just look like it's a warm toned look. We want to look spooky and like it's Halloween look. I have definitely missed doing videos for you guys so much. Everything just got on top of me, and sometimes with my mental health, I don't know, I just couldn't function and I needed a break. If you guys don't know, I have borderline personality disorder, depression and anxiety, so definitely a lot of those things got on top of me. I had a really good weekend though. I was working this weekend, but despite working I still really enjoyed myself because I went out with my girlfriend on my breaks. So like, I definitely think you should just keep going. Power through things is the best way. Sometimes don't give up, don't like, trust me, in the past I used to like call in sick to school, call in sick to work, like I would just give up and like crumble on my days where I just couldn't mentally take it anymore. But definitely do not do that. It makes you actually feel worse. When you're taking time off, it actually makes it harder to go back in. So I'm going to take the shade Petrify, and this is kind of like a cooler toned brown colour, which reminds me of like a graveyard, gravestones, all that good stuff. These are so pretty, like I'm patting these in. Oh, I also want to tell you guys, the new Makeup Revolution, it's like a, I call it like a weed collection, but the cannabis collection literally has, oh, it has evaded me so much. I've tried to get it in Superdrug all the time. I tried to get it Thursday last week when I was in Superdrug in a shopping place near me, a shopping centre near me, and I literally could not. There was one palette and it was a tester. The rest they said had sold out. People literally just like grabbed them off the shelves. So I also found out recently that I saw some influencers actually at an event in Boots in this place near me in a shopping centre. So I found out there's a lot of local influencers around my area, which I didn't even realise, and they're young like me. So an influencer like me, they're young. I'm sure some of them have more followers, less followers, but it's interesting to know that there's a lot of people flocking to like a place where I live and they're actually influencers as well. Because I find it rare to find people that actually do YouTube, and when I tell people I do YouTube, I get a very different reactions from different people. So this look is going to look messy and gross until we're done, so don't worry. So taking a bit more of Petrify and just patting it in. I miss filming for you guys so much. It relaxes me and it really helps my mental health to do makeup. I also recently was gifted a beautiful, it's a beautiful gift and a lovely thought by a close friend of mine. I was gifted a weighted blanket for my anxiety, which is really nice, and I was like so happy for it. I haven't tried it yet, but I will be trying it later tonight and I'll see what it's like. Taking a big random fluffy brush, I'm going to try and blend a bit more. I'm getting a bit of fallout, but I did the rest of my makeup first just to make it easier for you guys and to make it a quicker video because I didn't want to like drag it out, because obviously I don't have like face products in this video except the highlighters, so I was like, obviously you guys don't want me to see me doing a full face of makeup. Plus my shorter videos obviously tend to do better because people don't have time to watch like a really long video usually. Like I know myself, I'll only watch a really long video of like say Mr. Nightmare's videos, and it's like a little treat to myself, or certain YouTubers videos, but then there's certain YouTubers that I just like watching short videos, some makeup ones. This shade is amazing though. At first I thought it looked a bit patchy, but I think you just need to work it in. It looked a bit patchy at first, but it's actually really nice. So it's giving me a grungy purple look. My eyelids are very dry just because I have really dry skin, especially in the winter my dry skin is worse. So if it looks weird, that's why. So now we are going to go into the shade. I want to take the shade Terror because I always think like a really mauvey type, like a really like bricky shade of nude, like a terracotta nude, looks very creepy and sickly under the eye if you want to create that hollow effect of like a sick person or something like that. That sounds horrible, but you guys know what I mean, hopefully. When you're doing like a horror character. I'll take this like little short brush from Lunar Beauty that I got with my palette, which I really haven't tried on camera. I need to do that. Take Terror. Just going underneath the eye. But yeah, speaking of weekends, I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Let me know down below what you guys did. Were you working, studying, having fun, partying? I assume a bit of everything. I was working. I went out then on Saturday night to like a gay bar in Dublin, which is called The George, and me and my girlfriend went there. We went to Wetherspoons in the Silver Penny pub in the city centre of Dublin, because I live in Dublin but I don't live in the city centre. But yeah, I live in walking distance of a bus, so I could go in there, and it was really fun. I had like the best night. I met some people that I knew, had a dance, had fun. I always see like some people off Instagram there. It's really fun. I noticed a lot more people are actually influencers, and I never even realised it, like that I knew a lot of influencers, and it's really nice. I'm patting in the shade Petrify a bit because it came off a little bit, and yeah, let me see, what am I going to do? I definitely want to amp it up a bit, so I'm going to take the shade Nightmare, which is obviously a black colour. This looks really pigmented. I swatched a bit of it before, but look at it on the brush, it's so pigmented, and we want to amp this look up to be more. I know I'm only taking a tiny bit because obviously black is a very pigmented shade usually, and it can overpower the look like really fast. Like one time, like when I first started makeup, I kind of would just go too heavy into all the colours, and what happened was it would just overpower the whole look, which it generally tends to do. So just tapping it in, like you guys saw, I took barely any there, and it's literally so much. So I'm going to take my brush from earlier. Actually, I'll take a fresh brush, and this is just one I got off Wish. Take a bit more of the black shade and add a bit more in to the outer corner. So I'm actually adding a good bit more because I feel like this look is not dark enough for my intentions yet. I want a gothic-y, vampy look. A vampy eye look, as I say. Halloween is a time where you can just really be obviously you should try and be yourself all the time, but Halloween is a time where you can just be anyone. You can be more creative, you can look crazy, you can have like the makeup that I want to do all the time. Now I find this black to be quite nice pigmented, but it's also giving me a lot of flyaway pigmentation. Like it's like very shedding underneath the eyes and stuff like that. I'm gonna cut the crease and I'll be back and we'll fix this eye look. It's looking a bit of a hot mess at the minute. Not the neatest cut crease I've ever done, but I cut the crease and I sprayed my Makeup Revolution setting spray onto my Spectrum A07 brush, and we are gonna take a beautiful shimmer shade. So we've got the shade Phobia, which is nice, but it's like a purpley shade. We've got Attic, a creepy shade. What a creepy shade name. Then we've got Psycho, which is a gold. Undead, which is like a mauvey goldy. I think I'm going to take Undead, I think so. Yeah, I'm going to take Undead. So this is Undead. I'm just taking some of that. On my brush, I always set my use setting spray when I'm putting on a shimmer on the eye. I just think it makes it look way better, honestly. I like this shade, very nice, but it's kind of like, hasn't got very much life to it, lol, jokes, because this palette makes me think of like a cemetery, dirt, like dead bodies, creepy stuff, but this shade hasn't got very much life to it, which I probably would like a bit more from it, so I'm going to add in another shade. We might be posing as an undead vampire, or perhaps a corpse bride, but we still want to look nice. So I am going in with, oh, I have exciting news. So basically on Halloween night after work there's a drag show on pretty late in Dublin, and we're going, and guess who's at it? It's Sharon Needles. I love Sharon Needles. If you love RuPaul's Drag Race and if you love like the spookiest people, Sharon Needles is the best, and Alaska Thunderfuck. I cannot wait for them to be at it. And as you guys know, they used to be together, but obviously they're not now. But I'm like super excited to go to it, which is just, it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to take the shade, let me see, Psycho or Creek. I'm going to take the shade Creek. It's like a burnt bronzy shade. Add this in because it might be a bit nicer. I'll take my finger and try it. It's a very nice shade. But yeah, literally I'm so excited to like see them. I don't have like VIP, but me and my girlfriend are going to see the Heels of Hell tour in Dublin. I'm really excited. And all I can think is Sharon Needles is gonna be so amazing. Obviously, she was my favorite drag queen ever, and spoiler alert, but you should probably know this if you're into Drag Race, when she won her series, it was amazing. Don't share your needles with Sharon Needles. Literally obsessed with her, and also obsessed with Jinx Monsoon. But I don't know if Jinxie is going to be there, but we have already gone to a solo show with Jinx Monsoon, and I have to say she is hilarious. Her comedy is amazing. So we're going to take Buried Alive, which is another red bronzy shade. Oh, this is very nice. I don't know whether it's my brush, the amount of product I'm using, or the setting spray, but it's finding it hard for these to show up. Or maybe they're just like not that great. I feel like they're pressed down too hard to be like amazing shimmers. I always find like a shimmer needs to be more loose and crumbly to work. In the formulation, I mean. But we're getting somewhere, but I'm having to go in with my finger a lot. Well, obviously shimmer shades always work best with the finger, but I'm having to go in a lot with my finger to get these shades to show up. Which I feel like I shouldn't have to do, because a lot of the Makeup Revolution, like the Soph palettes, have amazing shimmers. This might be just the formulation of these shimmers. I don't like them. And shimmers are usually easier to formulate than the matte shades. I don't know why, but they are. So yeah. Oh my god, they also just dyed, that literally, oh that's not good. It dyed my finger red, like really red. Do you guys see that? Jesus. That is not good. Not good. These palettes are easy to clean as well, which I like. But yeah, I don't like the fact that it dyed my finger red. Freaking red, honestly. So anyway, I was trying to take another shade, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go back in with our other brush. And we will take the... I should have tried Decrepit. That looks like a very cool tone grey shade. But I'm going to take the black, which is Nightmare, to go back in and just outline the outer corner of the eye. I feel like this look has like, it's not gone to shit, but it's gone like a bit, I don't know, it's gone a bit weird. But we'll make it work, we'll make it work. You gotta be positive. But yeah, what's your guys' favorite supernatural creature? Is it the story of the myths and legends? Is it werewolves, demons, like ghosts, spirits, whatever you want to call them? Mine is definitely vampires. I always had a thing for them. I was obsessed with the Twilight books. Everyone used to slag me. I was like the typical emo kid that loved Twilight. But I literally went to the extreme. I got my hair cut like Alice in Twilight. Like, then I realized that the actress actually wore a wig. And I was like, that makes sense, because this haircut is freaking hard to maintain. Don't ask, guys, don't ask. Honestly, so bad that it had to come to that. But yeah, I was like, oops. So, okay, I know this is looking so messy, but as I always say, it'll get better, hopefully. We're gonna add some tricks. Tips and tricks. So that looks like, it looked a bit messy, it looks a bit messy, but it's quite vampy, which is what I wanted. So next, I do like this palette overall. The shimmer shades, not feeling them, feel like they should have been more crumbly, less pressed down. Sometimes when they overpress shimmer shades in palettes, and trust me, I've used a lot of makeup palettes, it just doesn't work. So I'm gonna take my brush for underneath the eye, take a bit more of Terror, which we had earlier, but it kind of faded away because I got some fallout on it. Right. Now, right, next we are going to take some of our Bullet Gems as well. I'm going to open these bad boys up. I've seen somebody actually use these on Instagram and I was like, oh cool. I actually can't stop singing like so many songs today. I like the Ariana Grande songs, her new album and stuff. So I'm going to take these little blood droplets. Actually, you know what? We'll start off small and we'll get like bigger. So they just have like a sticky back on them. They're just kind of like that cheaper. I mean, everybody has that like cheap Halloween stuff that they like. Be careful when you press these under your eye if you want to put these on, because like it's gonna hurt. Like your hair, under your eye, the skin is like really sensitive, so just be careful. I lost one for a minute, but it was literally stuck to my nail. The artist I love is like Victoria Francis, if you guys have ever heard of her. She's an amazing artist. She draws like really gothic women, girls, and she's really amazing. And she always does like tears and sometimes tears of blood in her pictures. I hope this stays on for a minute. Oh no, I don't want to have to glue them on. And I'm going to grab a bigger droplet of blood. My face is so matte, that's probably why they won't stay on. Literally don't blink because they will fall off. I'm going to have to use like eyelash glue. Okay, so Okay, so I'm gonna do like the boring bits, which is like eyeliner, Makeup Revolution liner, mascara, and put on lashes. Okay, so we have our blood tears on. I glued them with eyelash glue. We have our eyelashes on, and we're gonna do our highlighter. So I wanted to do the goldie shade. So this is Terrify. So funny. So I'm gonna set my face with my Makeup Revolution Sport FX setting spray. Obviously we gotta work around the blood spots, but I do think they add to the look. This might be a bit dark because it does look a bit dark, like if I swatch it. Looks a bit like a dark gold shade, so we'll see if it's a bit dark. Yeah, it's actually way too dark. So I will go over it with the other shade, but it's really pigmented. And I really love the packaging, obviously. It's adorable, as I said. So I can go over it with another shade now. I just really like the packaging is my favorite part of it. I can take a bit of it and put it in the inner corner. No, it's still too dark. So I'm gonna take my other shade, which is called ICU. So this is the pinky shade. Yeah, this is like way lighter. So if I mix this, it looks a lot better. The other shade I could wear if I had like fake tan on or really dark foundation, but I don't usually tend to wear any of that, like fake tan especially. So do vampires wear highlight? Now they do. Apparently now they do. So I don't know, I tried my best with this makeup look. I don't know if it went good or if it went terrible. I feel like it looks a bit messier, but I want to add some effects to make it look better. I definitely think I need to go over this. I'm going to go over with the Ofra Star Island. As you see, I've hit pan on this. I love this highlighter. I know it's not part of the haul, but I have to. The highlighter looks very strange because of the first one being so dark. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to set the base. Then we're going to take our Black Kiss of Death liquid lipstick, which feels very thick. It has like a random like doe foot applicator, but it's not a doe foot applicator, it's like a flat top one, so ew, it feels very sticky. It is liquid lipstick, but it feels very sticky, which I don't like. Quite pigmented though. Yeah, I'm just done. I'll just give me 5 minutes. Yeah. So guys, this is a finished look. I hope you guys like. Please smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. Turn post notifications on. Follow me on my social medias, and I'll see you guys in my next video.